SnuggleTown Deli. Duck.
Oh no, this is just horrible.
It can't be worse than gasping for air constantly as a fish that lives on land.
Okay, Kenny, but, Kenny, you can't stop carping about how he's the fish who can live on land.
It can't be worse than not being recognized as the world's loveliest swallow.
I guess that's true, Rita the Swallow.
Or having mostly useless grasshopper wings. How do you expect me to buy a coat that fits?
Sure, Hoppy the Grasshopper. Thank you all for trying to solve my problem by making everything about yourselves super helpful.
Oh, sorry, Eppie.
What's your problem?
And what can we do to help?
My problem is simple. I have to get a magic duck to Georgia so she can lay her fluorescent eggs again.
Now, those Georgians would sleep with their cousin twice as much as their fluorescent eggs.
I can help you by bounding just outside of the duck's reach to lure her.
Bounding? You? Bound?
Oh, gosh, yes, I bound.
Good idea, Hoppy. All birds love to eat grasshoppers. So, what? I'm not a bird now?
The way you said that, smacking your beak like someone had just wound up the back of your neck and let it fly. Oh, uncomfortable.
I can fertilize the duck eggs.
In the hopes that they didn't hatch some ungodly fish duck.
What if I find a godly fish duck?
Still no.
Well, as long as they're fluorescent eggs, who cares?
It's not like we'd get the bitches to hatch.
Oh, that makes me happy and sad simultaneously.
All about Kenny.
Oh, sorry.
Well, what would you do to help, Rita?
I'm on a break.
And of course, I can sting my way into the duck's skull and manipulate her brain so she thinks the move to Georgia is up to her.
You're a honeybee that can bore into a duck's skull?
Of course, manipulate the duck's brain through bee stings.
Well, yeah, that goes without saying.
I must say that this is the greatest plan I have ever heard for getting a duck to Georgia.
How many plans have you heard to do that?
One, counting tonight.
Oh, Kenny, I don't know why we put up with you.
I should have suffocated your fish ass.
Years ago.
Now let's get this duck to Georgia.
Hello, and welcome to Far Out Fiesta episode 57. Can I buy a free squid a duck? Also, season 4, episode 5. If you're tracking on IMDb, I am your host, Richard Houghton. Please give it up for our amazing cast. Kristin Keith.
Yes.
Robb Hudspeth.
Hello.
And Cassidy Kennedy. Far Out, let's fiesta.
Bad Taste Novelty Company. Novelties are a dime a dozen.
Actually, at Bad Taste Novelty Company, they're considerably more expensive than that.
I was making a point for our commercial, Maddie.
Oh, well, you have the floor.
What am I going to do with the floor?
We'll talk about Verla and Maddie Beeman's Bad Taste Novelty Company.
Oh, right. We're conveniently off Regal Row and I-35 in Dallas, Texas.
Wall-to-wall novelties, and they're all in bad taste.
Terrible taste.
What's that you're holding up, Verla? Some kind of bubblegum ice cream?
This is our JFK's brain made out of potted meats. It comes in a hat just like Jackie's.
That's appalling.
Well, thank you, but wait, there's more.
What's that, Maddie?
It's a Lincoln's gunshot wound pencil sharpener.
It's great for sharpening red pencils.
Are all of your novelties presidential assassination themed?
Oh, only 62%.
What are those, Verla?
Those are Fallen Walenda's action figures.
That's horrible.
Up to 5 of them can fall at a time.
You people are ghouls.
Hilarious and rich ghouls.
I kind of hate to ask, but what's that, Maddie?
Oh, that's Trip the Writer, Christopher Reeve edition. Hey, what do you mean you can't say the commercial?
We pay for this time.
That's Verla and Maddie Beeman's Bad Taste Novelty Company off I-35 in Regal Row, right next to Space Studios. Open 7 days a week, 20 hours a day.
The things we sell make it hard for us to sleep at night.
Dark Internet.
This is so exciting.
Nervous?
A little. Oh, should I answer it?
If this was your idea.
Oh, go with me. Well, hi. You must be.
Please, call me L.
Like Ellie Fanning or just the letter?
Hey, let me in. I don't have much time, and I may have been followed.
Come on in. Maybe get you something to drink.
Yeah, skim milk.
I think we only have 2%.
Then you may get me nothing. Is this the computer?
Yes.
What do you know about the dark internet?
Bitcoins?
Does he have to be here?
We think it's the only place where we can purchase 3D printed ovaries.
I'm not sure about that.
For food, not for reproduction.
Okay, now that's probably true. Okay, now once you enter, there is no turning back.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Very hungry.
All right, let's do this, L.
All right, log in. Give me a moment.
There you go.
Behold, the dark internet.
You just made the monitor dimmer.
Welcome to the dark internet, where all of your dark needs are met. Dark chocolate, dark shadows, dark winged duck. Are you afraid of the dark? The dark night.
What about dark 3D printed ovaries?
Dark coffee, dark cigars. Drake, which kind of sound like dark.
That will be 3 Bitcoin.
Darked, darken, darkened, darkener, darkened.
Now you're just saying words that start with dark.
Hey, I tried to warn you.
Darking, darker, darkish.
How much to make it stop?
4 Bitcoin. Canadian Teachers Lounge.
Hello, Aiden.
Hello, Owen.
Sorry, I almost took some of those cheese curds on top of fries and gravy without asking. Quit pooting.
Oh, I have to. This pudding is socialized, like our medicine. Canada.
Oh, hello, Owen.
Hello, Zoe.
Hello, Zoe.
Oh, sorry. I didn't say hello first, Aiden. This bag of milk I bought is getting heavy.
If you truly hurt yourself, you can go to the doctor for free. Canada.
Canada.
Social
Social
medicine. How's your history of hockey class going?
Hi, Aiden. Sorry for interrupting. Hi, Zoe. Hi, Owen.
Hello, Avery. It's going fine. Thank you for asking.
Hello, Avery.
Hello, Avery.
Aiden, how is your history of most of the best improv comedians from the late 70s through the early 90s class going?
Oh, fine.
I brought you all some homemade salted meats.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry I didn't bring any Molson's Golden or Canadian whiskey to wash it down.
Oh, gotta go. Time for my junior Mounties of Manitoba class.
Oh, bye, Owen.
Bye, Owen.
Bye, Owen.
Bye, Zoe. Bye, Aiden. Bye, Avery. Sorry, I didn't say bye first.
Our current prime minister is so hot.
Dear Chupacabra.
Etiquette.
Dear Chupacabra, we're having a debate at work. Is it rude to eat from the second layer of chocolate before the first is all gone?
Dear Chocolate Confused, where do you work? The debates nobody gives a spit about? Depot?
Yes.
I treat a box of chocolates like a goat.
A goat?
Sure.
A chocolate goat?
Sure, or even a weak human. I would start by slurping spinal fluid, I guess, which would equate to cream filling.
Dear Chupacabra, I moved to a city where an old acquaintance lives.
Oh, how old?
She's 119, and she reached out to me via Facebook and email.
It's charming that someone that old knows about social media. In her day, I bet social media was smoke signals.
Well, she reached out to me to let me know that she and her husband would like to have me and my husband over for dinner sometime.
Dear Social Media Confused, I too would like to have you and your husband for dinner sometime. I'll Snapchat my address. I'll kill the women, the men, the women I will woo.
Dear Chupacabra, should one ask before a job interview if there's a dress code for the interview?
I would never date a woman whose dress required a code for me to get into it.
Why would you want to get into a woman's dress?
Everything looks great on me.
Passive-aggressive island. Funk.
It's not self-indulgent at all, the way Connor has been moping around the island.
No, he's been super helpful.
It's good that he chose my favorite hammock to sulk in.
The plane crash was Connor's fault. Rock! I heard it on the news. Rock!
Having that minor bird around was such a great idea. Somebody should have told me it was make Connor more way depressed day.
If you want me to ask what I can do to cheer you up, I will.
Oh, I want that as much as I want having a minor bird around.
If it's not too much trouble for everyone, I thought it might be fun to have a marathon limbo party.
Yes, great. I'd love to pull a muscle in my back.
I mean, I'm not sure what everyone else wants to do, but maybe we could couple that with some hallucinogenic beetle tea I've been saving.
Yeah, and maybe I can amplify my depression and pull every muscle in my back and thighs.
And though I'm not a big fan of fresh sauteed grouper, and it's incredibly hard to prepare, I would make some for you. I mean, if you really wanted me to.
I mean, that doesn't sound horrible.
I mean, right. It's not my favorite, but if that's what everyone else wants. Later that night.
It was a huge amount of trouble, but I didn't do a terrible job on the grouper.
Wouldn't know. Somebody named Connor ate mine. Everyone else seems to be pretty happy with the tripping, melting jungle, courtesy of the hallucino beetle.
Trevor, Sophia, you are so great at limbo that I'm not even sure I really want to go so much lower than you did.
You all went to so much trouble to cheer me up. I want to thank you for making every single gift that I have ever given you look like a sock full of hobo piss.
Sock full of hobo piss, rock! Sock full of hobo piss, rock!
So glad we'll be hearing more of that.
Yeah, I hope it's really early in the morning.
And maybe he could stand right next to my head.
Pony
cane.
You have never held the fact that I am a Samoan prince against me.
And you have never held the fact that we have two heads.
Against us.
Hold still while we paint your junk.
I thought I'd find you two a 3, a 2.5 here.
Father!
Reverend Milshaw,
Now, you know I don't approve of your relationship.
is it because I'm Samoan?
Well, that, and you're a very noisy eater.
Yeah.
I mean, I could deal with the whole Samoan thing, but when you eat, it's like it's being amplified through an arena speaker.
I'll work on that.
Not super cool with the fact that your junk is out and my two-headed daughter and or daughters are painting it.
It's just so glorious.
Reverend Milshaw, I'm in love with Tilly.
You are?
And Hilly does things in bed that would make a monk turn into a porno day player.
I do? What was that?
Well, it sounded like a pony hurtling through space at 79 miles per hour.
Specific.
Crashing into the roof!
Now, I didn't just come here to disapprove of your relationship and catch a glimpse of Jack's wang. Well, there are some things about me I should probably tell you.
Daddy.
I came to tell you that a pony cane is coming.
Like a hurricane?
But with ponies?
Hey, can I put my junk up?
No.
But ponies are adorable!
Not at 79 miles per hour.
What if their little pony manes are braided?
That might cause some wind resistance.
Should we board up the windows, Reverend?
You just stand there with your penis out, and I'll lead us in prayer.
Weird.
Oh no! It's too late.
I always liked Tilly better.
President
Squid, day in court.
Don't forget, you're under oath, former President Squid.
I'll caution the witness not to point out the prosecutor's eye booger.
You shouldn't be apologizing to the judge. You should be apologizing to me. Forget about the eye booger.
Order! Order in the court!
Former President Squid, please tell the court how it is you came to be standing over Hollywood Madam Retta Favre's lifeless corpse.
You don't have to answer that, former President Squid.
It's your funeral.
I got my death penalty gavel all ready.
Are you sure you want to do this?
We'll see if you know what you're doing. And quit stalling. This trial isn't about me.
Gasp!
Judge Higgletidy?
Well, that's right. I was there, but I didn't kill her. Evelyn did.
That's right. I killed her. Former President Squid was spending too much time teaching her a trade. On the night she died, she had just received her arc welder certification. Maybe I will learn to weld while I'm in prison.
Order! Order in the court! Oh, that's right. I'm guilty too. Bailiff, arrest me.
Congratulations, former President Squid. You're a free man. Yeah, that's right. A free squid. Can I buy a free squid a drink?
That's my rodeo clown junkie birthday.
I guess I'm officially 1 year older.
That's true, every single day.
But I thought this day might be special. Like, maybe there would be a party.
A Tuesday party? Who has those?
Like maybe you and the kids. Oh wait, our neighbors Roy and Dottie probably killed our kids.
Well, now let's think about calling the cops.
I thought maybe you had planned something special.
Well, I was saving the afternoon to trim my only big toenail.
The whole afternoon?
Well, they are very thick. I mean, especially the left foot Louie.
You named your toenails?
Well, one.
Oh, what about the other toes?
Hey, I'm not about to lose all of my other nails, so I figured, why bother? Besides, chicks dig men with missing toenails.
Where did you hear that?
Websites.
Since your idea of subtlety is a flaming monster truck.
Sunday, subtlety.
It was my birthday and you forgot it, and I'll go celebrate all by myself.
Would you like me to pick us up some crab boil oil?
We couldn't help hearing that door slamming sound effect.
Is everything okay?
Not exactly.
Spill your guts, Jimbo.
Okay, bring me a paring knife.
Here you go.
Ixnay on the Ifnay, Audie Day.
Hey, we don't celebrate Oddie Day in this house, sir.
What's the matter, Jimbo? Other than you only have 2 out of 10 toenails.
Well, I forgot Margot's birthday.
Oh, it was today.
Yep.
The day's not over. There's still time.
We can help.
We're great at birthday ideas. Is there anything that Margot has been dropping hits about?
Well, Hence and me, we don't get along.
Okay, what does she like?
Well, sad, confusing sex, and other people's prescription drugs.
Roy could probably help with the sad, confusing sex part.
What if we throw her a surprise party?
With all of her friends from the rodeo.
Even the cattle?
Probably not, no.
Oh, I think that's a great idea.
I'll decorate.
I'll make some phone calls.
Great. A handful of her rodeo friends have probably paid their phone bill.
Later that night.
I want to thank all of you for being here. Roy, Dottie, I couldn't have done it. Hey, quit trying to jimmy the lock on my safe, Cowboy Randy. Hey, Crooked Rodeo Dr. Ramsey severed his electronic leg collar just to be here. Gnawed right through it. Oh, I hear her car pulling up now.
Or everybody hide. Stop grabbing my ass. Oh, it's you, Vance. Never mind.
Son of a bitch forgot my birthday. Gonna nail all of the windows and doors shut and burn the effort down. No survivors.
Here you go.
Free skins.
Free skids.
Free skids.
These kids.
What are you doing, Jamie?
I'd rather not tell you, Jamie.
Are you going to make me use people with similar name telepathy?
Go for it.
A suicide note? This commercial has taken a dark turn.
Wait till you see what we're selling.
What's got you down in the dumps?
I'm going to ignore the fact that suicidal is way beyond down in the dumps and tell you what happened.
Man, Jamie, I'm so ready to have sex with you.
You are?
Yeah, and we can either skip all foreplay or I do the work.
We can. You will.
What are those stains on your underwear?
I was eating tacos and I used my underwear as a napkin.
If you listen closely, you can hear my lady parts slamming shut.
And that's where pre-skids would have come in handy.
Who's he?
Suicide counselor and announcer.
Pre-skids, camouflage the sex aborting stains so you can be as reckless and promiscuous as a white crack chick.
That's your pitch?
Everyone I counsel offs themselves. They come in a variety of stain colors and patterns.
Do they come in women's styles too?
Silly, women never stain their underwear.
They totally come in women's size.
I was asking for myself because I like to wear panties.
Sports memorabilia good.
Good Sunday, 5:30 a.m. It's time for. Damn, sorry for saying damn too. Crap! They're gonna fire me. Just be professional, Herbert. All right, it's time for another edition of Sports Memorabilia Good.
I need to see you when you finish making this announcement. I have a box ready.
Why do they keep letting Doug name shows, but I get fired for yawning?
The world is a bitch.
Now? Welcome to Sports Memorabilia Good. I'm Susie.
Doug likes helmets and shirts.
And this is Doug.
If Doug had a helmet, they would call Doug the Ram. If Doug had ram horns, they would just call Doug Doug.
The first item on today's show is a Troy Aikman autographed helmet.
If Doug's helmet had horns on it, Doug would look like a Viking. They would call Doug the Ram Horn Viking.
This helmet has been personally hand-signed by Troy Aikman.
Doug tried to put it on backwards and thought Doug's head was wrong. Doug likes helmets.
We know, Doug. The product is officially licensed by the National Football League.
They took Doug's driver's license when Doug drove Doug's car in Big Lots. Doug needed some weird Danish crisps.
And it comes with a personal or company hologram for its authenticity.
Doug ran over some rugs and some desks and some Europe food with my car, too.
And today, we're offering it for only $699.
The man from the store was glad he wasn't smushed. Troy Aikman's helmet would have protected him. They should have helmets for Europe food.
Our next item is a Cowboys Triplets autographed jersey.
If Doug was a triplet, Doug would want to share a body.
We know, Doug. You've mentioned that a million times. This autographed jersey was personally hand-signed by Dallas Cowboy Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, and Michael Irving. I cannot believe I got through all of that without interrupting.
Inside my head, I was singing Pop Goes the Weasel. The end. Off goes the weasel indeed. And that is how we end episode 57. For Out Fiesta, can I buy a free squid a drink? I have been your host, Richard Houghton. Please give it up for our amazing cast. Kristin Keith.
Yay!
Robb Hudspeth.
Thank you.
And
Thank
Cassidy
you.
Kennedy.
Hello.
Anybody have any final words, any cool things they're working on they'd like to share? Well, I do.
Good. Awesome.
Make Your Own Mark Studios in East Plano, kind of near Plano Senior High, is opening very soon. Their grand opening is actually October 7th. I believe it's from 7 to 9, if I remember correctly. On October 10th, I will be teaching a comedy writing class. Also, October 10th is my daughter's dog's birthday, so you'll want to be celebrating that on the 10th.
How old?
She will be 9, actually. Wow. Yeah. She only looks like she's 7. And on 10/16...
Must be that oil of Olay you're putting on her every night.
That's right. 10/16, I start another class. It's called the Comedy Sampler Plate. It is a 6-week class that is not only writing, but it is writing for performance. It's writing jokes. It's doing improv stuff. It's writing sketches. It's everything you could ever want to know and more. And that is really all I have.
And more, ... In case this is the first time that you have watched this show, Richard is the writer, and we have been on for over a year now. How many episodes?
57.
57 episodes of crazy, frickin' ridiculousness that he's written for this. And where can they find some more of your material to sample too?
There's also Yoga Garage. Yoga Garage is now available on YouTube, and it's available on Funny or Die, and it's available on Starable.
Starable? I'm not familiar with Starable.
Well, it's
Learning
like
new
it's a website kind of clearinghouse. So you can search for other websites, and they recommend sites during the day and shows during the day, and you can go in and rate stuff. And it's kind of like Yelp for web series.
Starable.com.
Starable.com.
Cool.
Yes. Thank you for asking.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you guys every week. You're why we keep coming back. Tune in next Thursday. Can't wait to see you again.
Peace out. Rob's got to play with the ball.